Welcome to all. We'll start the dissection of the palm. This is the dissection of the palm. So we have to give one longitudinal incision and two horizontal incision. So also to reflect the skin. After the removal of the skin, we encounter a fibrous structure here. It has got a apex towards the wrist, that is flexor retinaculum, and base towards the finger, that is known as that is your palmar aponeurosis. This palmar aponeurosis is the derivative of the deep fascia, and it has got extension to all the fingers except the thumb. You see, it is not extending to the thumb. That is why the thumb is more mobile. One of the factor of the mobility, high mobility of the thumb, is the non-extension of the palmar aponeurosis towards the thumb. Then after the removal of the palmar aponeurosis, on the medial side, you will encounter a neurovascular bundle. Initially, that is a bundle covered by the fibrous structure. I removed the fibrous structure, then dissected this one. So the this one you see, this is a tubular structure. Tube-like structure is a ulnar artery. Ulnar artery, as it advances forwards, it is taken one branch from the superficial branch of the radial artery to form superficial palmar arch. Superficial palmar arch. From the superficial palmar arch, these are the branches. These are the branches. That is your metacarpal branch, and the latter it divides into digital branches. So this is your ulnar artery as well as the superficial palmar arch. And side of this ulnar artery, here you see this is the ulnar nerve. Ulnar nerve. Ulnar nerve supplies all the infringing muscles of the hand except your thenar muscle and first and second lumbrical. So also it supplies cutaneous supply to the 1.5 finger of the medial side. So that is about this ulnar nerve, and it is also as it is supplying the introcellae lumbricals, it is known as the musician's nerve. Musician's nerve. This is ulnar nerve, and this is your ulnar artery. So also the superficial palmar arch, and here you can see the median nerve. Median nerve just below the flexor retinaculum. You see, this is the median nerve below the flexor retinaculum. It has got one branch above. This is the superficial cutaneous branch. This one is the superficial cutaneous branch. Then it has the supplying the thinner muscles. So these are the thinner branches, and 3.5 finger. 3.5 finger is supplied by this median nerve. So this one is your median nerve, the cutaneous branch, number one. Then thenar branch. You see the thenar branch clearly. They supplying to the thenar muscles. There abductor pollicis, flexor pollicis, opponens pollicis, first and second lumbricals. And the adductor pollicis, though it is a thenar muscle, it is a deeper plane supplied by the ulnar nerve. So also the flexor pollicis brevis is again supplied by median nerve as well as ulnar nerve. It is known as a hybrid muscle. The flexor pollicis brevis is a hybrid muscle. Other hybrid muscles of the body, one is your brachialis in the arm, and you will later you will know the hybrid muscle. And in the superior extremity, flexor digitorum profundus is again a hybrid muscle. So hybrid muscles are, this is your flexor pollicis brevis, then flexor digitorum profundus, then comes the brachialis muscle. So that is about this hybrid muscles. Here you see the that is the deeper plane, the two heads of the adductor pollicis. This is your transverse head, and another one is the oblique head of the adductor pollicis brevis. So there are four muscles in the thenar eminence: abductor pollicis brevis, flexor pollicis brevis, opponent's polycystic brevis and adductor polycystic brevis. And coming to the medial side, this is your hypothenar eminence. The muscles present in the hypothenar eminence, which is the lateral one, is your abductor digit minimum brevis. Then comes flexor digit minimum brevis. By splitting both the two or cutting, you can see in the inner plane is your opponent's polycis. Here is the opponent's polycis. Opponent's digit minimum. So abductor digit minimum, flexor digit minimum, and opponent's digit minimum. Three, and most superficial one is your palmaris brevis. So there are four hypothenar muscle, four thenar muscle. Now, coming to the flexor digitorum profundus tendon gives origin to four muscles. They are known as lumbricals. Why lumbricals? They are looking like archworms or lumbricoids. That is why they are designated as lumbricals. You see, this one is your fourth lumbrical, taking origin from the flexor digitorum profundus. Yes, fourth one. First one, first one is first lumbrical. Then comes the second lumbrical. Then here is your third lumbrical. So also fourth lumbrical. Not here, this one. This is the fourth lumbrical. So these lumbrical muscles, they are taking origin from the flexor digitorum profundus, and they are inserted to the dorsal digital expansion. The action is flexion of the metacarpophalangeal joint and extension of the interphalangeal joint. So the lumbricals, along with the plan of the insertion of the flexor digitorum profundus and superficialis, you see like this. This is your flexor digitorum profundus. You see the flexor digitorum profundus is in the interdigitating with the superficialis. Now also we say this one. This is your plan of the insertion. The superficialis tendon splits. Superficialis tendon splits two, and they are inserted to the base of the middle side of the middle phalanx. Superficialis tendon will see both the side. They inserted to the side of the middle phalanx, whereas the profundus tendon passes in between the two slits of the profundus and inserted to the base of the distal phalanx. So this plan of insertion, so also the lumbricals, they combinedly flex the metacarpophalangeal joint and extend the interphalangeal joint like holding this forceps, pen, or painting, fine work, writing, all sort of precision work is done by these lumbricals. So also this type of arrangement of the flexor digitorum profundus and the superficialis. That is why the hand is called as a revolution in the evolution. That is one thing. Then you can see, I can show you the skin here and show also the flexor fibrous sheath. I cannot show the synovial sheath. Synovial sheath is covering these tendons. Synovial sheaths, they are bilayer covering. They covers the tendon, and while in the process of the covering, they are not attached in a certain point because a bilayer structure. So that gap is designated as mesotendon. Mesotendon, and mesotendon is the portal for the transmission of nerves, artery, and the vein. And here, in this case, what happens? These mesotendons, they are present below, and they called as vincula longa and vincula brevia. You can see the brevia here and splitting. You see the fibrous structure here. This one, this is one. You see, this is your vincula brevia. So also longa is torn out. These are the vinculas. The role of the vincula is like the mesotendon. Mesotendon that transmits the neurovascular structures. That is one thing. After the removal of this all these things we will see the deeper muscles. So coming to the deeper dissection, I have taken away the flexor retinaculum. The flexor retinaculum is here, so it forms a tunnel below it that is known as carpal tunnel. I have cut on the flexor retinaculum and taken away the ulnar bursa containing the flexor digitorum superficialis and flexor digitorum profundus tendon. You can see clearly how these lumbricals are taking origin from the flexor digitorum profundus tendon. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4. Lumbricals taking origin from the flexor digitorum profundus. Now, below this cover of the flexor digitorum profundus, you can see the interosseous muscles are there. Interosseous means in between the two bones. What are the bones inside this palm? They are the metacarpal bone. In between the two metacarpal, there is the muscle present, is known as interosseous muscle. These interosseous muscle are also two types, which is present towards the palmar side, is known as palmar interosseous, and dorsal side, dorsal interosseous. Here I will show you the unipinnate, usually the unipinnate palmar interosseous muscle. You see, this is one interosseous muscle, this is another interosseous muscle, and interosseous muscle, they are present like this. And just one finger's breadth from this flexor retinaculum, you will see a arch here, arterial arch. It is known as deep palmar arch. The deep palmar arch is mainly formed by the radial artery and mainly formed by the radial artery and completed by the deep branch of the ulnar artery. Deep palmar branch of the ulnar artery. So this is your deep palmar arch. Deep palmar arch mainly formed by the radial artery and completed by the deep branch of the ulnar artery. So this is your deep palmar arch. You have seen the superficial palmar arch. This is deep palmar arch. Then these are the lumbricals and these are the palmar introsei. Dorsal introsei in a more deeper plane. Palmar introsei they are unipinnate. Then dorsal introsei they are bipinnate. The function of the palmar introsei is adduction. The function of the dorsal introsei is abduction. So also in the deeper plane, you can clearly see the both head of the adductor pollicis. Adductor pollicis, you see the adductor pollicis. This is one head, that is your transverse head, and this is your oblique head. And all these muscles they are supplied by this ulnar nerve. All the intruding muscles are supplied by the ulnar nerve, except 5 that is already discussed. So this finishes the dissection of the palm.